Oh boy, you guys don't know how much sacrifice I have done to get this knowledge and information out. Also, I'm gonna be leaving a link of 13 Sun making a light change, just the light frequency change, and also you're gonna hear dee 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 dee. I'm gonna leave that in the link. Check it out. The brother make the light change at will on command. Me, I'm like that movie. I'm still. Well, y'all remember when I stopped by the Lake Theater? I made that video. It was talking about unleash your power. It's like I forget the name of that movie, but I'm learning how to harness the power that I have, and that's why y'all seen the light spectrum change in the last video I did. Now I read this. I listened to Bobby Hemmitt, hours and hours of Bobby Hemmitt, guys, hours. Okay, I spent 10 years listening to Bobby Hemmitt, hundreds of lectures. Okay, long lectures, 5-hour long lectures, and this is one of the things that I was really profound about when he talked about those who got the light. So keep in mind, I'm gonna put it in the link of 13 Sun. You already seen I made the light spectrum change. Now we're gonna go to Bobby Hemmitt. This is a very important lecture too. I'll leave. Well, this is part 2. That's what the coordinates. This is part 2 of it, but I'm gonna leave part 1 in the link because it's a real good lecture Bobby did. But this particular thing, when he's talking about the people who shining and the people who not, and how terrible the ones that shining will be. He said they'll be terrible. People will be afraid of you. Okay, this is part 2. The coordinates be. This is part 2 of this lecture. Let's look at it. This is what's happening.
Hold on 1 minute.
Hold on, let me put this on a loudspeaker so y'all can hear this. It's like, wait a minute, shouldn't people be happy I got power now? No, because like the Bible say, their deeds are of iniquity and wickedness. You be thinking your own people be happy you got power now? No, because they're workers of iniquity. Let's listen in, guys. Listen up.
182, excuse me, 182. Now listen to this. It says, in short, the chosen people, which is us, are the light of the world. So they say Jesus is the light of the world. No, you the light of the world. And it says, a light which at a present is mixed with darkness, which means that you mixed in a multitude because you are in exile. So that means light and darkness. This city they're talking about the people with light and some of the people that don't have light, because even some of the crackers walking around has got that black dot and don't even know it also too. So they say this thing is all mixed all up. And it says, this at present it is mixed with darkness. The Gentiles are the children of Eshu. So you need to find out this, go and study this Eshu and all this kind of thing. This darkness will vanish little by little. First Israel will look forth as the dawn, and next she will become fair as the moon, then as clear as the sun. That is talking about raising your vibratory rates to the point where you shine again. And you're going to find out about this particular part in the book of Revelation. They're going to talk about people with unclean spirits. How you going to be able to tell in the end days on who ain't right and all, because their auras ain't going to have enough energy to shine the way yours is, because they don't have the shit on the inside. And that's going to monitor this type thing. Now, lastly, terrible as an army with banners, which means also when you shine like a doggone sun, then you're going to become terrible because you're going to have your strength back. Such as the reformation of Yahweh. When it is accomplished, not a Gentile, or excuse me, white that they're talking about here, will be left to pollute the earth. For Israel, Isis, Ra, and El, which means sun, another ancient name for Heru, the Trinity, El, Son, and also Elohim. You see, Son and also heirs. Also, Israel will become the messianic Shin, which will unite the tongue of God and the utterance, and his name will enter the universe and vanish into absolute light. And it says, such is the inner meaning of illumination. So they're talking about here that in actuality, they're talking about when you raise yourself back, they said these particular Gentiles will be white, won't be one left to pollute the actual earth, which I thought was real. Now I want to show you another one up in here. I'm going to show you another one up in here.
So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. Y'all heard it. You either gonna be shining, you either gonna have a light, or you're gonna be full of darkness. There's a scripture about that too. I can't recall it right now. It talked about the pineal gland. It's in the Bible. It's talk about the one eye. It's talking about the pineal. There's a lot of mention of this in a Christian canon of the Bible. You know, I don't know. I gotta look that up so I can mention the exact scripture. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link, y'all. Check out this Bobby Hemmitt lecture. This particular one where he says this is in part 2. I'll leave the coordinates, and then I'll post the 13th Son and also the part 1 of this particular lecture. Talk to y'all later. Peace.